This is how to share passwords between two different KeePassXC databases by using KeeShare. This is a feature that is built into KeePassXC, which is available on Mac, Windows, and Linux. I have a tutorial of it on my website, and I'll be posting that, reposting that video next. All right, let us pop into this. So, first things first, to set up KeeShare, you need to first enable it inside of your KeePassXC settings. Go to Settings, come down to KeeShare, allow import, allow export, and then generate a personal certificate. Once you're done, just click OK. All right, I am now going to create a folder inside of my main password database, and then I'm going to share it with this one over here called Shared KeePass Tutorial. All right, come in here, go to root, and we're going to create a new group, and this is going to be called To Share with Employees. There we go. All right, put some notes in here so I don't forget what it's about, and then I'm going to come down here to KeeShare, and I'm going to set this to export. Okay, now I'm going to browse for a location that I'm going to share this special file, which would allow me to export KeePass passwords. All right, and we're going to call this Share with Employees. There we go. And save. Yeah, we're in the right location. Save. And then I'm going to put a password on this, and it's going to be PASSWORD because I am super secure. Click OK. All right. Now you'll need to go onto your employee's computer where they have their own KeePassXC installation. Make sure that that KeeShare is turned on in the settings. Open up their database, and then you want to create a new group, new folder, and we're going to call this My Boss Said to Keep These Safe. All right, do that, and then I'm going to go back down to KeeShare, and in this case I'm going to set it to import. I am going to browse for that special file that was created to share those passwords with me. So here we are, share with EMP, and as long as I input the correct password, it's going to share all of that stuff with me. So we're going to do PASSWORD, and I'll tell you what, before I do that, I'm actually going to put something inside of this one, so that way we actually have something to play around with. There we go. And okay. All right. Now to show you that it works, I'm back inside of my employees database. I'm going to click OK. And there it is. You can see the one that I just created in the other database being shared over to here. All right. Now we can set up synchronization between these two databases. So instead of just having one exporting and one importing, we can synchronize both changes in both files at once. All right. The way to do that, we need to edit. So we're going to right click on the folder that we created and go to edit group, go back down to KeeShare, and instead of export, we're going to set it over to synchronize and then click OK. Then I'm going to go into my employees database, and we are going to edit this group, and we're going to go back down to synchronize or to KeeShare and click it over to synchronize. The reason why I do the import and then the export instead of just going straight for synchronization is because every time that I've tried it, I've gotten a pop-up message saying, hey, there's a problem with creating this. It's just better to create the import and export and then do the synchronization. So I'm in the employees database right now, and I'm going to create a new one just like so. Click OK. All right, now here is one of the pitfalls of using KeePassXC databases, which are all offline and locally stored, is that synchronization takes time. So the best way to have it synchronized is just to lock it and then unlock it. So in this case, I'm going to go ahead and lock my main database. Locked. I'm going to go back to my main database, and I'm going to unlock it. Oh, I accidentally pressed a different button. Hold on. You would think I knew how to spell password right. And there it goes. And you can see that it would synchronize. All right. So this is great for a small team, and it is ultra secure. Like it is on par with Bitwarden as far as the encryption goes. But it's not meant for an enterprise solution. Like you're not going to have audit logs and stuff like that that come with this. And it's practical for a small team, but it's not practical for a large team. My favorite password manager to sell to clients is Synology C2 Identity, which is not just a password manager, but it's also like a way to do SSO across different organizations. Okay, so I'll show you this. I have C2 set up right here, and this is all in the cloud. It's all secured by Synology's databases. I'm going to open this guy, and this is one of my favorite features about it, is that you can just share passwords with outside recipients, and I've already got one created and linked, so I'll open it right here. But check this out. So I shared this earlier with my email address, and there we go. And then I can send a verification code. It'll pop over to me. I get that email, and then I put in the verification code, and then I have access to that password that I just shared through Synology. But it's only available for a short while. And this is really important because you can do things like share TOTP, time-sensitive passwords, and it will only show that special code that changes every 30 seconds, which is, I'll show you what I'm talking about here. These guys, these two factors, see them? Pop, 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 pop. Changes every 30 seconds. The person that I just shared this password with, they will have access to that. But once I kill the link, they won't be able to see it again. So yeah, that's an enterprise solution. Another enterprise solution that's popular is Bitwarden. I'm not a fan of Bitwarden. I've tried it. I just didn't like it. I much prefer Synology. Anyway, if you have any questions, if you need help setting up KeePassXC for your local, usage, give me a call. If you need help setting up a Synology C2 password manager, give me a shout. Let me know. Hopefully this helps somebody out there. Let me know in the comments below if you guys have any questions, or if you would like to know anything else about the open source tools that you see me using. Like maybe you have a question about some of the features. Let me know in the comments. Give me some ideas for my next videos.